Hi, my name is Jamie, and I interned in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I worked with a law firm. And I would tell anyone considering an IIIP internship to definitely go for it. It can be very hard at times when you don't know what you're doing and you're in a different time zone and you're trying to figure it all out. But in the end, it's so worth it because I learned so much about the law that I wouldn't have known otherwise. I got to have an international experience during a pandemic, which is going to sound so cool to say to any interviewer in the future. And I just really enjoyed the connections that I made, both with my supervisor and also with other interns in the program. You get to learn a lot, not only about your country, but also about other countries that the other interns are currently working in. So that's really exciting, and all around it's just a great character building experience, and you learn a lot about how you work, where you would want to work in the future, and what's really important to you during your work, and just so much more than that too. So I would say go for it.
Hello everybody, my name is Luis Morales. I'm going to be a senior and I'm studying behavioral neuroscience with a minor in health medicine and society. So this summer I was lucky enough to land an internship with Professor Balconi out of Catholic University of the Sacred Heart, Milan. I was tasked with helping research non-invasive techniques such as neurofeedback, biofeedback to help combat addiction. We specifically focused on 3 types of addiction, which were cocaine, alcohol, and gambling. So although the experience of having this internship in person would have been like no other, the research team did a wonderful job of making me feel welcome and a part of the group. I learned how to really do a great literature review, which in my career is going to be pretty helpful, and this experience was very beneficial in terms of that. I also, for my final project, I got to work on a research protocol on gambling addiction, and they said that they'll possibly use my research protocol in the future, and that's pretty cool to think about, that my work here in these 10 weeks could possibly have a positive effect on people down the line, which is pretty cool to hear. Finally, I can't stress how important Michelle, Carol, Deborah, and everybody else in the study abroad office was for this experience. It was truly a one-in-a-kind experience, and if there's one thing I'm gonna leave you with, it's that if you get what you put in this experience, and honestly, I put in a lot of effort, and I'm definitely seeing the results of it. So thank you. That's my little speech on this. Thank you.
If a student is considering doing the virtual IIIP internship program, I would say do it. It is such an amazing experience, especially the regional teams. I feel like the regional teams, those people, my friends, they were the ones that kept me going. They were like, yeah, you know what, it is virtual, but on the bright side, we met each other. We were able to work on a project. We all tried new foods that would be cultural from Hong Kong. We weren't able to visit, but we were still able to explore the culture, and our supervisors, they would always teach us new phrases, or they would talk about the celebrations that they were having during the time that we were interning there. My supervisor was amazing. There was a 12-hour difference, so my night were her mornings, but it was such an incredible experience. It was also a networking opportunity. As a business major, it was so amazing to be doing that. Yes, it's virtual, like I said. Again, yes, it is virtual. However, it's still such a great experience. It looks good on your resume. And because it is virtual, you need all these new skills to be able to adapt to this environment of being far away and things like that. And I feel like that is what makes you a super special candidate and in the workforce. And it's just an amazing experience. I can't express that more enough. Please do it. Yes, it's virtual, like I said 3,000 times, but I highly suggest it.
Hi, my name is Casey Sumorrell, and I just finished doing an internship with the Bermuda Institute of Ocean Science. I would definitely recommend an IIIP internship to anyone who's interested, because I did mine remotely, and I thought it was a lot of fun and that I gained a lot of experience from it. My internship was ocean science, which isn't exactly my major. Mine is bioengineering, and I was always a little bit on the fence between environmental engineering and bioengineering, but I did have an interest for research, And after doing this internship, it's really set the bar high for other internships I'll have in the future. I had a mentor that I met with twice a week or more, and we had a really good connection, and there was a lab group. And overall, the atmosphere, even remotely, was just a lot of fun to be around, and I'm really excited to hopefully go there next summer to visit them, because I feel like even though everything was online, I still made really good connections, and I got to learn a lot of new data analysis softwares, and I also got to learn a lot about chemistry and biology. So I would say that if you're interested, don't let the remote internship deter you from joining, because I even made connections with other Lehigh interns too because of the way the IIIP program's set up. You have lots of chances to meet new people. So I would say go for it.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and I recently finished my virtual internship through IES, and I was in Patagonia, Chile, and I worked with one of the nursing schools down there with a few nurses and midwives, and we worked on writing a systematic review looking at telehealth and mobile health interventions for high blood pressure patients. So yeah, one thing of advice I would definitely give to someone considering an IIIP internship was definitely go in with an open mind. I wasn't really sure what to expect, and my internship ended up being pretty asynchronous and pretty unstructured. So I kind of had to make my own schedule, kind of set my own hours, and kind of keep myself accountable for things. And because it was so asynchronous, it definitely was harder to ask questions when I got stuck because we didn't really have regular meeting times. So just also to being very good with communication and not being afraid to ask too many questions, because everyone was so helpful and understanding and always encouraged me to ask questions. So yeah, definitely go in open-minded, because it's definitely, you don't really know what's going to happen in the virtual environment, but I really enjoyed my experience.
So if you're looking to join the IIIP internship program, I would definitely say that it's a lot more than just an internship experience. And that was something that I guess I wasn't really expecting going into the program. I did definitely want some work experience, and that was definitely something very valuable that I got out of it. But really more so is that when you meet people from different cultures and communities, backgrounds, lifestyles, you learn a lot more about yourself and kind of what you want, because growing up, you're really just a product of your surroundings. And so when you're introduced to new people, you might think, oh, maybe I like that better. Maybe I want to watch more rugby or try out cricket or drink tea or something like that. So it's a really cool experience, and something that will definitely have an impact on me for a long time moving forward.
Hi everyone, my name is Caroline, and I just spent my summer as an IIIP intern for Jamboree Play and Music, which is a company based in Dublin, Ireland that provides music classes to preschool-aged children. I would highly recommend applying and doing the IIIP International Internship Program if you get the opportunity to. Even though mine was virtual and I spent a lot of it doing it in my home, I've still felt very connected globally, getting to kind of put yourself and the kind of that global citizenship lens, and learning about the world through where your internship company is. And then I also felt connected to my fellow IIIP interns. One of the great things about the program is meeting with our regional teams and getting to discuss some of those cultural immersion pieces that we would have really experienced in person if we were actually doing the internship abroad. One of my other favorite parts of the program too is just kind of getting to really sit in the driver's seat and really guide where the direction the internship goes. A lot of times some of the things your supervisor will ask you to do may seem ambiguous at first, but just run with it and have fun with it, and just make the best of it. Even if you're given a smaller, task, really do it detailed and do it thoroughly, and that's how you really will get a lot out of the program. So.
Hi everybody, my name is Nick Yang, and I was a mechanical engineering research intern for the summer, and I ended last week actually. So let me just, off the bat, I didn't have high hopes for this internship because I didn't think it was going to be serious because it was virtual, and I felt like I was getting robbed from my cultural experience by not being able to go overseas. But let me just tell you that I am so glad that I stayed with this program for 3 reasons. So the first reason is that the staff did just such an incredible job making sure that we all had a great learning experience, and it was also really fun. We all actually got to present from our region of the world. We got to present our culture to everyone else in the program, all the students and the staff. And I also got to learn about all the other regions of the world too, which was really, really engaging and really cool to learn about. So the second reason is that I actually met some really cool people in my internship this summer. Again, going back to my regional teams and also my career partners as well. And my research group was just so phenomenal. They were all, they're all really diligent, really hardworking people. So I'm excited to see them on campus this semester. And the third reason is that this is just such a great experience for your resume. And, I learned a lot about thermodynamics, optics, and coding. So anyway, I'm running out of time, but definitely do it.
Hi, my name is Alora Marvazi, and this summer I was an intern for an NGO called Impactor in Dublin, Ireland. Leading up to the internship, I had a lot of support, training, and guidance from the IICOCA staff, and it really was excellent preparation for the internship. And when the internship came around, it was challenging because of the virtual aspect of it and the time difference and the cultural differences. But the IICOCA staff had my back the entire time, and in the end, I think it strengthened my communication skills, it strengthened my confidence and my independence, allowing me to grow personally and professionally. I also got to step outside of my comfort zone by learning more about a field I had no idea even existed before, and I found tons of way to connect it to my major and my future career path. My favorite part about the internship overall was the connections I made. I have a great connection with my supervisor, with the IICOCA staff, they're wonderful, and with my regional team. It was fantastic getting to meet with my regional team every week and getting to immerse ourselves in the culture together, and I made a lot of friends through it and connections that I will take a long way. I would 100% recommend this program to everyone. Apply.